Sri Sai Ram, offering my most loving pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Bhagwan. John Dewey, the great educational reformer, once said that we don't learn from the great books within closed doors and windows, but we learn when we open the windows and doors to experiences outside. Which means that not all learning can take place only by books or through books in the classrooms. We need to experience real life experiences. Now this is another strategy called service learning or civic engagement. This is an instructional strategy which is carefully crafted by the teachers in order to make children experience the real world outside. How does a teacher do this? It is not any kind of service. We are not talking about community service here. This is service where the academic subjects are connected to a civic engagement. To give you an example, supposing there is a lesson on cyclone in the social studies, we all have this lesson on cyclones. So what does a teacher do? Having ensured that the students know about the preparation for cyclones, she or he, the teacher, arranges for a trip by the students to the nearby areas in the neighborhood where they try to tell the inmates about the preparations that are required whenever a cyclone hits the shore. So this is carrying the learning out of the classroom into the society. It is a community initiative, it is a service initiative, but it is closely linked to their academic subjects. Another example, rainwater harvesting. A science teacher explains all about the rainwater harvesting and its importance in the class. And as a project, as part of service learning, the teacher asks the students to visit a few houses in the neighborhood and gather details if they have features of the rainwater harvesting system in their homes. If not, the students can explain to these owners and residents about the importance of conserving water using rainwater harvesting system. That's a beautiful example. Another example, just to make this concept clear and also to make it very clear that it is differentiated from the service, community service initiatives like the Gram Seva and all that we are more familiar with. A history teacher, a social studies teacher would like the children to know about the history of their town. So having studied that as part of their lessons,